Alright guys, my cat's died here with the third video in our series, podcasts. With me today, I have the Major from the 9AU, Tom.
Alright.
And I have TA 2000 AD with us as well. Welcome.
Hello.
Alright guys, well I guess we'll start off with just getting some basic information about the two of you. So Tom, if you want to go first.
Been for 21 CW for I think 7 months now. I think I started off in the gaff, and no, I actually started off a campaign before that. And pretty much based in England at the moment. And pretty much I'm just a normal average team player. Nothing spectacular, nothing wonderful, nothing great. And just enjoy pretty much playing Saturdays for 8 hours.
I wouldn't say just average. You're about the only person that really scares me with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, I think I've got one talent, and that's about it. Where some people have got multiple talents.
Well, welcome. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
2000 AD, a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'm from the UK. I've been in 20CW for close to 8 years now. Started back when BF2 started. And back when started off with Coalition B-side, back when we still had 4 armies. And started in Whiskey Company as well, so shout out to all the Whiskey Companies. Golden Flask, I still remember those. And I was a big medic whore in BF2, not so much anymore in BF3. And again, like Tom, I'm distinctly average, hence I am now a TA.
And this is your first campaign as an admin, correct?
First campaign as an admin.
And how do you feel about it?
It's different for sure. I mean, some things are easier than expected, and some other things have been harder than expected. I mean, certainly, I never expected to have, in my first campaigns, to have to deal with sad news, like, say, obviously, Rafflebot passed away a couple of weeks ago, so that was something that was quite hard to deal with in my first campaign as an admin, but other things, unfortunately, have been easier to balance it out, so.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate and sad for the tournament. Well, moving on to last week's battle, or yesterday's battle. I guess I'll start with 2000 AD. Your thoughts on how it went, how the two armies performed, since you kind of get to see it from both sides.
Yeah, it was quite a good battle. It was closer than most of the battles have been. Numbers were kept up on both sides throughout, so it wasn't like some other battles we had in the past where one side starts winning and then the others all start rage quitting. Well, not rage quitting, but just kind of going lose a bit of motivation. Both sides kept the motivation up, and we had full servers pretty much the entire battle. It was the first battle we've had this campaign, I believe, where we've had a drawn quarter. So that's going to show how close it was. And obviously, third quarter on Wake Island, those first 2 rounds, we had started off with a round that went down to just 1 ticket left. You can't get any closer than that.
No, absolutely not. That was such a great round. We still haven't figured out who spawned for the 18 AD side, but
yeah, that was I know one of the 18 AD came to the admins after the IC meeting and was like, "Oh, can you look at the server logs?" And unfortunately, we can't actually. The server logs don't register who spawned, but we did rule out some of the theories that they had, so we can't confirm or deny who spawned, unfortunately.
yeah, is unfortunate. Tom, your thought on yesterday's battle?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Extremely close rounds. I think there were some rounds where there were a good like 200, 300 ticket lead win, and there were other rounds that came down to 1 ticket for one. But I think there was another round that came down to a difference of 16. Another round came to a difference of maybe 20 tickets or something like that. So it was really close, well fought out, and I think everyone came there to fight, and everyone came to win. No one actually wanted to lose. No one actually gave up. Everyone tried their utmost to win yesterday, and it actually went to the last end, up to the last quarter. And I think it was, we could have, if we won the last 2 rounds, we would have drawn the whole day. We would have drawn the battle yesterday. unfortunately, we lost the second last round, and pretty much came back with some dignity in the last round last night. And I think all in all, it was a good day. It was very, very stressful for me. HCO and so forth. It was quite stressful trying to keep everyone motivated and so forth, with obviously various occasions where things didn't look so good. But I didn't actually realize what the score was until the last 3 rounds were up. So things went really well yesterday.
Yeah, as I was telling you earlier, yesterday was probably my favorite battle day that I've ever had at 21CW. It was quite a day. All right, so next week coming up, we have Aberdeen Flats and Armored Shield. So 2000 AD, how do you feel about those maps? It's nice to finally get an end game in there and get some different maps.
Yeah, I mean, just going off on a slight tangent there. I mean, there was some dissent in the forums this week about how we haven't played any endgame maps yet. Obviously, that's out of the admin's hands. It's up to the HCOs to bid on the maps. So this week we have had a winning bid made on a Territory River endgame mapping. I'll start off on Armored Shield because that's what I played before. It's normally some pretty good games in Armored Shield. It's a nice balanced map. All assets apart from the jets, so plenty of action going on all over the place.
Yeah, it's I like that one, especially lots of armor and people that can keep their armor together usually do pretty well. Top, how about your thoughts on this next week's battle?
Well, Armored Shield. Well, I've played Armored Shield how many times? I personally like the map because it is, yeah, as Tui said, it is open and you've got close proximity flags. So it's a very diverse map. You can move your army around quite easily. You've got the quad bikes and you can get squad leaders moving quite easily and fluid around the map. To be quite honest, I think if all goes well, it's gonna be close rounds again. Everyone's gonna have to bring their A game.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's close like last week, and that Aberdeen Flats will be interesting. We've never played that, and so we get a chance for some new strats and getting some map intel that we haven't had to do for the other maps. It's pretty wide open, not a lot of cover, so I'm pretty excited to see how a new map plays with us.
It's always interesting to see new maps get tried out. Again, yeah, we haven't played it yet in 20CW, so good to see how the endgame maps shape up. It's going to be the second endgame map, so again, like most endgame maps, it's 7 flags, I believe, so nice, lots of flags there, hopefully going to be lots of action darting around the map.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be a good battle for both armies. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up. I'd like to thank 2000 AD for joining us.
Thank you. Just as a closing comment, yesterday in the battle, I ended up with a positive KDR with my knife. So that's always surprising as an admin. We're used to getting knifed. Don't know what happened there.
That actually reminds me, I didn't get knifed once yesterday. I don't know what happened.
I think we need some incentives, some special prizes for knifing now. It's gone out of fashion.
And Tom, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts with us.
No problem. I'm always up for a chat.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much, and this is Cat signing off.